Cancer, I'm Ellie with PsychicFuture.com and this is your horoscope from the 27th of August to the 2nd of September. So we are now well and truly out of retrograde season, thank goodness, and you might have noticed that for maybe a week or so after Mercury retrograde ended that there were still some kind of niggles, there were still some miscommunications and thought problems and technical issues. This is called the shadow phase and it is just a natural part of Mercury retrograde tapering off, almost as if he doesn't really want to leave us. He wants to kind of, leave us with one last gift of something annoying. But it is over now. So hopefully you can move into Virgo season, which we're well on our way into, and start to feel a little bit more clarity about things. So in particular, I feel like maybe you've been having some issues with work, and perhaps this Virgo season energy is going to help you to actually analyse what you really want from your career or what you want from your material life. That might even be like in your home life, like maybe you need some changes around the house or in like your family dynamics or like just the way that you're engaging with the material world right now. So Virgo season is a really good time to try and figure that out. And in particular to look at things on a day-to-day basis. So try not to take like the big picture and think about things like, okay, well I need a complete change of career, what do I do? This is so overwhelming, I don't know what I want to do. Or like if your house, you think, well, I don't like the way my house is laid out, so let's just move house. Like it doesn't have to be like a big decision like that. You just look at things on a smaller scale, look at the details of things. For instance, what do I want my life to look like on a daily basis? If you perhaps are sick of doing a 9 to 5, then perhaps you're thinking that you want to start your own business. What would you want your day-to-day life to look like? Does that involve still being in an office? Does that involve being outside? Does that involve working with other people at home? Perhaps you need to just focus in on like one room, like maybe your living room could do with reorganising, or like maybe you just need to repaint like your bedroom or something. Like just look at the small little details of things and just figure out how you can improve those so that then all of the rest starts to fall in place. Because when you focus on the details, then everything else will start to arrange itself around that, and then you don't have to make these big overwhelming decisions. All you have to do is just like focus in on the details. So that is your horoscope for this week. I'm going to pick you a tarot card, and yeah, I am indoors again. As you can see, it's raining in Thailand. It is the rainy season, so we're doing tarot cards. So let's have a message for Cancer this week. What does Cancer need to know this week? That one wanted to come out. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Very nice. Okay, things are going to change. There is like a natural progression happening here. So one chapter's going to close, but another one's going to open. Try not to focus too much on the doors that are closing. Look for doors that are opening. There are probably going to be some sort of like messages pointing you in a certain direction. Things are going to happen that are outside of your influence. You don't have any control over it. This is just going to be like part of life's cycles, if you will. This also sometimes can mean that other people's like karma or energies or like past lives, if you believe in that, are gonna like infiltrate yours in some way, good or bad. So it's very neutral, this card. It doesn't mean things will be good, doesn't mean things will be bad, it just means that things are going to happen and that you don't have any control over them. It is part of your fate, if you will, or part of someone else's fate that you've just been kind of like intercepted in a way. But yeah, things are going to change, things are going to happen. Let me know if they do. I'd really like to know. And obviously, yeah, this might not resonate with everybody, but with some of you it definitely will. It's exciting times. So have a wonderful week, Cancer, with your changes and your work questions, and I hope to see you next week. Much love.